think a corollary to that, kind of grieving when we give up those foods and missing them when they're gone is also this unfortunate thing that many of us do, which is having shame and guilt when we do have them, right? When we are imperfect, right? In changing our way of eating and completely eliminating all of the foods that we know don't serve us, that we know, are more about comfort than are about nutrition. And I think that a lot of times, that self-talk, the way that we, kind of refer to ourselves when we go off track, I was bad, right? I was eating bad foods, and this whole shame that we have associated with foods as if, we're a good person or a bad person based on what we're eating, right? We are animals on this planet that need to eat, right? It's required for like, even though we're fasting coaches, I assure you, we are still required to eat. And it is not a matter of, good food or bad food. It is a matter of, are we eating foods that are congruent with us reaching our goals, food that make us feel well and healthy or not? And that, making that choice and not always making the choice that we would prefer to make is a lot different than being a good or a bad person. And I bring that up because it is, I think, so important to let go of that, a lot of that negative self-talk that comes with this process, that those of us who have been haranguing ourselves with for decades, that have, struggled with obesity, especially those of us of a certain age who you got teased mercilessly because of our bodies. Fortunately, that is a little less the case for the youth of today, but it is definitely not what I grew up with. And so we have this shame that we carry, and I think it gets in our way. I know it definitely got in my way when I was looking at myself in the mirror every day, being disgusted, right? And, my coach told me, you can't heal a body that you hate. And I think that that piece is necessary, that acceptance that, okay, I was eating a whole lot of foods that didn't serve me. I'm choosing to eat differently now. That doesn't make me past me good or bad. That doesn't make present me good or bad. That makes me more informed. And it is a practice. It is something that I'm going to keep trying to do on a regular basis. And I will not always be perfect or successful. Like I will continue to try. And that's all we can ask of ourselves. And I think the more that we love ourselves, the more that we respect what our body can do and are grateful for it, the more likely we're going to choose foods that serve it.